All right, what's up, YouTube? I want to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the two main books that I've been approached a lot about naked forex, what to read up on, what to use, what to signify on, what works and what doesn't work. So I'll give you guys a rundown of the two books. I don't think if I ran over the Candlestick Bible, but I know I talked a little bit about it during my previous videos on YouTube. So I want to run and show you guys these books one more time. Probably show it probably a couple more times, but the first book, those that do know the Naked Forex book from Wiley Trading, from Alex Neckerton and Walter Peters. It's about a 300-page book. You can see here. You don't have to buy this book. You can get it for I know there's a free. Oh man, a lot of people are trying to talk to me right now. Put this on. Okay, so you get it for free on PDF. I know there's a free PDF version on this, and it talks a lot about highly effective approach to trading without indicators. And for those of you that have seen the way I trade now, I don't use indicators anymore. It's strictly price action, candlesticks, and it's all for naked forex. So the first two chapters of this book is very, very important, and I want to run through if I can. Is it possible to? Aha, table of contents. The fundamentals of forex trading and avoiding a trading strategy. So those are the two important chapters. But to be honest, I read the first 4 chapters of the book, and then that's it. So I didn't read part 2 or part 3. And like I said, you got to have that driven mindset to go to learn something different without learning indicators. So if you are used to using like the RSI, the MACD, the stochastic, that's going to be tough. And it was very tough for me last year, a year ago, just like around this same time, right after J4 weekend, the holidays. I chose to sacrifice all the indicators and go strictly naked forex. Now I lost a lot of money, the same time frame, right? Same time frame from last year, but it made a huge jump, right, in profitability and consistency. You want the profitable trades, right? You want to be more consistent on earning income and profits and pips. This is my way of approaching naked forex now, and it has been a blessing. It is much easier and it's much more simplified versus just looking at a bunch of indicators and trying to figure out what your primary indicator is and what your secondary indicator is. Because if you don't know your primary and your secondary indicator, you're basically just hopping back and forth on different time frames now. Now you're hopping back and forth on maybe the MACD, maybe the RSI. You're not for sure what to buy and sell because they're not giving you any confirmations at all. So you're too focused at the bottom of the screen. What I mean by that is that let's look at the dollar here in the 4-hour, right? The US dollar. No, let's look at gold. Let's look at gold, right? 4-hour chart. And let's throw these indicators on. I'm trying to explain this to people because some people don't understand what I'm talking about. All right, let's throw stochastic on here too. I know I can have stochastic. Look at all this. Okay. So now you're stuck at looking at these 3 bottom indicators, right? And you're looking at them because they look like they're oversold, which most of them are on the 4-hour. So what do you do, right? You're kind of like, well, I think it's a good opportunity to buy. Based on looking at indicators, yeah, I'm probably looking at buying. That would probably be me back then. I wouldn't care looking at the candlesticks, the trend, the structure of the price structure, all that stuff. I wouldn't even bother myself looking at the main window. The main window is so crucial because if you're so focused on the bottom, then you're going to forget the rest on top. Your main window is the most important window because it fluctuates price, right? Price difference. You're looking at the price right now. Gold is already dropping and decreasing in price from where it's at, right? I want to highlight based on price and candlesticks that you can see well, come on, let me see here. And you can see a lot of resistance has been created here. It's never come back to peak 1430. It's never came back to retest 1430 or 1440, the highest price so far this year. So, and you can see how many times it's been trying to retest higher and higher, but it's been retesting lower and lower. So from this stage right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back to 1390. If it actually breaks 1380, it breaks this low price from back in July of this month, and we could probably see comeback test down 1340. So that's something that I want to show you guys based on, you know, my price analysis and the candlesticks. So the candlestick Bible right here, by, I was gonna say my grandpa because we're Asian, but I don't want to be, you know, too stereotypical here. By I don't know, Mine Hisa Homa, but very, very successful trader here through candlesticks. And I want to see if I can want to read. Uh-oh, crap. I was trying to see if they could. I was trying to see if they could show me the table of contents. Oh, come on, people. Other editions? I did not know there's other editions. So it's 168 pages. What I went through in the book here, I don't want to go in, I don't want to make this a long video. What I went through in the book was every single candlestick pattern there was, whether it's inverted hammer, doji candle. Doji candles are very crucial, especially daily, weekly, monthly charts. And I'll show you guys a perfect example here. Let me take all these indicators out because I'm not talking about indicators. So let's show the monthly chart here. What I want to show you guys is how price, right, bullish engulfing candle, looks like it's going to close as a doji candle for this month, and then I would sell it back down. Reason, if you look at this price right now, it came a little bit above this high price here, and it got pinned right back down this wick here. And you got a lot of doji candles right here signifying a buy, and then another one here that signified a buy. This one right here, a buy. I'll show you guys here. This little green doji candle signified a strong sell, and then this one, okay, another doji candle created right here, strong buy. So doji candles are very, very helpful, especially from the monthly, weekly, and daily. Does it work all the time? No, but if you look at the trend structure and the price structure and you follow it thoroughly, you're gonna start seeing, you know, you're gonna start seeing these patterns. You want to identify these patterns so that you are not caught up on looking at indicators. That's the most important thing, because every candlestick has a pattern, right? Every trend has a pattern, and every price has a pattern, right? When it fluctuates, or when it's shooting up so high, or shooting so low. So it's very important to understand every aspect behind the candlesticks they give you. Wicks are another thing, right? So let's go to USD/JPY. I'm gonna show you guys some wicks here. I'm gonna go 1 hour. Like how you can see the momentum of USD/JPY creating a lot of support here, right? You can see a bullish engulfing candle. You can see the bulls are still pushing on. There's a lot of wicks at the bottom, signifying that the bulls are in control. And so very, very important, because once it breaches, like how this one's a bullish engulfing candle, that's a strong buying opportunity. It's already broken this first line of resistance here, right? This structure, or this price structure at 108, 108.5, I think. 108, no, 108.1, something, I forgot. And then you can see how it came back and tested a little bit higher. And then, but this is on the 1 hour. So I'm gonna be a little more precise. You know, if I look into the 4 hour, pretty strong right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it come retest maybe 108.5 and 108.6. And on the daily, okay, I want to show you guys doji candles, right? Doji candle right here, right here. Okay, these right here. Very, very important to see where price is being targeted to buy and sell based on these doji candles. So back to the candlestick Bible. So I just want to leave this plain and simple. Those that actually want to get into my trading, I do plan offering some kind of live event, conference, and also a webinar sometime next year. I've been trying to put something into work. I do plan on attending traders expos. I also want to attend every currency trading conventions starting at the end of this year, and going to be starting doing a lot more promotions. So this is just something that I wanted to put out here because a lot of people were still asking, what is my trading methods now? What am I currently trading on right now? Am I still using indicators? So these two books right here, like I said, if you have the time, I mean, I got the free PDF file for this, and I got the free PDF file for the Candlestick Bible. You can definitely go through a lot of Telegram groups that have it. There's a lot of shared files on Telegram from different Forex trading groups out there. I'm not the only one. So, and like I said, if you take the time to learn this and you're used to looking at indicators, you have to start deleting indicators one by one. And so I know it's kind of hard, especially for those that are used to having indicators. I was used to having 8 indicators. Those of you that read my old version of the book, I had 8 indicators listed on my charts, right? I had Bollinger Bands. On the main window, I had Bollinger Bands. I had 2 moving averages. I had envelopes. I also had parabolic SAR. That's 4 indicators already on top, right? And then on the bottom, I had MACD, RSI, momentum, and stochastic. You're looking at different confirmations of each set of indicators, and then you're getting confused because you don't know which one you want to follow anymore, right? So like I said, if you take the time to look at this, start looking at these patterns. Now the patterns are a little bit more easier to read on daily, weekly, and monthly because of the trend structure and the price structure that sits in together. You get to see a stronger consolidation, then you get to see where the breakouts are at, and then you get to see where the trend is trying to push through. Overall, if you're looking at the daily, weekly, and monthly, you're trying to swing, right? And that's what I would recommend learning to swing. A lot of people want to learn to scalp. I mean, I have a lot of scalping videos, but the problem is people are shooting too high of an amount of pips or profit, which scalping is short term, and scalping is not meant for long term, for longevity. So you're in and out all the time for scalping. You're not just sitting holding a trade, you know, for a whole day or for a whole week or for, you know, or for a whole month. You know, you're in and out within maybe an hour or two, or maybe within 5-10 minutes, depending on the time frame that you're looking at. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, or even 1 hour. So to my opinion is that if I go down to 1 hour, I'm scalping. From the 4 hour and up, I'm looking to hold these trades, you know, for the next couple of sessions or for the next day or two. So I'm trying to identify how far this trend's going to go, or the breakthrough of the consolidation phase. So very interesting to see what things could happen for this week. Obviously, you can see that the US dollar right now is having a really big bullish move right now, regardless of what's happening with the fundamentals. And the reason why I'm basing a buy, a signals group, is because of this doji candle. So you don't have to, you know, like I said, you don't have to take my word for it, but like I said, test it out for yourself. And like I said, this week could probably end up being a consolidation week or a consolidation phase, and to where, oh, someone's still trying to message me. So to where, you know, things could go the other way tomorrow, right? You know, Fed's not for sure about cutting rates, but they said they were, right? Trade talks with China is going up and down. you know, and Trump is doing his own thing. So you gotta be prepared when Trump tries to do his own little speeches. So, but other than that, like I said, I wish you guys a great Tuesday for today, and I hope this makes sense. Take the time to take a look at the Candlestick Bible and Naked Forex book if you definitely want to learn. Like I said, I only read the first 4 chapters of Naked Forex and all the candlestick patterns from the Candlestick Bible. And so, does that mean you're gonna get to my level of trading? No, but if you want to get there, you still have to dive down, practice, and reset your strategies, relearn it, right? If you want to back test it. But remember, every week and every day is different. And that's where adaptability to the markets has got to be there. You got to adapt all the time, whether it's a summer, winter, fall, tax season, I mean, whatever it is, right? So anything can happen at any day of the markets. We don't control that. We have to control our emotions when that comes. And so mentally prepare, especially when there's massive movements out of nowhere and you don't know what to do, right? So mindset is key behind everything, but if you know, like I said, I would recommend learning your technicals than fundamentals. So before, like I said, 2 years ago, I was all about fundamentals. Now I'm more into focus and shifting into technical analysis than trying to read up on Forex news, because reading up on Forex news gets you too caught up into second guessing what you want to do for news events, and then news events might throw you off because this wasn't what you was anticipating. But if you look at the chart, you look at your candlesticks, price action, right? You look at where things are trying to shift to, especially with for the structure of the trend, or if it's in consolidation stage, you got your opportunities laid out of where you want to buy and sell. And so I know this wasn't a full tutorial, but it's a quick tutorial to where you could pick up those 2 books and start learning for yourself. And you have to practice. And I'll be honest, it doesn't matter how many times if I try mentoring somebody or someone else tries to mentor you on Naked Forex or New Strategy, because realistically, we both learn differently. We all learn different. We all look at this. We all look at the same charts, but we all have different analysis. That's what I'm trying to say. So I could be saying one thing, and then someone else could be thinking about something else because they see something different, right? So very important to not go off of one strategy because of what you learn, and then next thing you know, you're second guessing the strategy because it's not going the way you anticipated. You know, thought process, the mentality behind your analysis. I mean, it's all there, and so it comes down to how you learn it, how you portray it, how you put it into the buy and sell positions, and your mental attitude towards the markets. And so there's like I said, everything goes back to how you think and what you're looking for. So I could be looking at the same chart. Like I said, we could be looking at the same chart, and then we could totally be, I could totally be buying something, but then you're trying to sell the same pair that I'm trying to buy. And so it's all comes back to, you know, how you analyze, you know, the charts that you're looking at. So that's why the chart analysis is pretty important, especially when you're looking at all these charts and different currencies. So yeah, technical analysis. So other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. So just a short video, and I hope it makes sense. Like I said, I do plan on coming out at the end of the month with more mindset videos, psychology of trading. I probably won't go too much in detail about technical analysis. I mean, I will talk a little bit about it. And so, like I said, I'm all Naked Forex. I'm all about Naked Forex now. Price action, candlesticks, the MACD, RSI, all those indicators thrown out the window. And so I don't look at it anymore. Like I said, to be honest, if you take the time, you have to take the time to learn through this. You're gonna struggle. I struggled within the first 2 weeks of trying to flush out all my indicators, but it is, like I said, it is a true blessing to understand Naked Forex. And so that's it, guys.